Hello, my name is Amy Sturkey. I am a pediatric physical therapist, and I'm here today in my interview series with Rachel Ladner. And Rachel has significant involvement from cerebral palsy, and I'm just so excited to get to talk to you.
I'm excited too.
Rachel has level 4 on the gross motor function classification system, which means you need help to sit safely, you need help to stand, 2 hands held to stand, you need help to walk in a walker, you need help to move around in the bed, and you drive independently your power wheelchair. And Rachel is unique because she's articulate and really smart, and she has her master's in social work. And so she is in a position to be able to talk to us about her life with cerebral palsy. One of the things I wanted to, my channel is followed a lot by parents who have very young children, who are like a year old, 6 months old, 9 months old, and they have just gotten a diagnosis of cerebral palsy. Could you speak to those parents who are watching this, and what would you say to them?
I would tell them to try to find communities of other people like yourselves in the same situations. I feel like that has helped my family a lot over the years, to see that there's other people like them in similar situations.
And your parents met other parents at school situations, or?
Like physical therapies.
At the clinic in the waiting room,
yeah.
then?
And other, we went to a camp called Johnny and Friends. It was a disability camp for people with disabilities and their families, and the parents had support groups, and the kids were paired with a buddy that took care of them during the day and did different adaptive activities with them. And the siblings had their groups. So it was just a good community to be a part of.
Right. So your parents made some lifelong friends at those?
Yes.
Yeah. And do you have any suggestions in terms of how to help a child, or things to look out for or make sure you do with your child, or?
I would just make sure your child knows on some level that they're different and it's okay, and they're gonna have challenges, but you'll help them figure them out when they have those challenges.
Yeah. I mean, I think there is no parent that has ever had a child that every child has different challenges, right? I mean, there's no get out of jail free easy kid. Every parent has their kids that they have their challenges. The challenges are just going to be different when you have a child with cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
And I think you have to figure out what works for your child, just like with any child, what makes them, what's they're good at, what they're not good at, how to help them, and I had one parent tell me that they just had to almost throw out expectations and take every day one at a time and try to just see what unfolds, and not to try to project what's going to happen in the future and try to live day to day. Tell me, what age for you was the hardest age? Was it when you first went to school, or when you came out of school, or was it when you went to college, or when you tried to live on your own? What?
I think adulthood has been the hardest stage of life. Just like being out in the world and not as protected with family, and like just how different people react to me has been hard.
I'm sorry. And so what kind of coping mechanisms do you have for that? You just keep plodding along and keep trying, or do you have other people who are similar to you that you can talk? I mean, what you said to parents is you need to find other parents who are similar. Do you have other role models of other adults with cerebral palsy who have been able to find jobs and work through?
Well, honestly, no. I'm the oldest of my friend group, so I'm more of a role model for them. But how I deal with that is through my faith and talking a lot to my two girlfriends. I until recently, basically my friend group was all typical people.
So the problems that you're having, they haven't had. So you really don't have people that you can bounce ideas off of. When you went to the job interview and they looked at you like you had three eyes, you know, what did you do? So it sounds like maybe you need to find peers who are similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me, what's the hardest thing about having cerebral palsy?
The hardest thing for me now is, like I said, how other people view me.
That they don't give you a chance?
Yes. And they have preconceived notions about my disability, and they don't get to know me.
Right. And sounds like they don't talk through problems with you.
Yeah.
It's too awkward for them, so they just don't talk through the problems?
Yeah, a lot. I had a similar situation with a friend group that I am trying to be in. One of the girls in that group used to be one of my caregivers, and I had asked this one girl to go out for coffee. I was like, can you like drive me out? I have a cup in my lap so I can get my coffee and stuff. You just put it in the cup. Well, she invited that caregiver to come with us, and at I was like kind of frustrated with it, but then I realized she's probably nervous and doesn't know what to do.
Right.
So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
And let the previous caregiver show her what she needs to do. But that's always really hard because I'm nervous about them being nervous, and then just...
Yeah, it kind of snowballs.
Yeah.
Is there a good thing about having cerebral palsy?
A good thing, I think a good thing is it's made me have so many different experiences, and it's made me have to grow up faster, but it's in a good way. Like, it's made me have all these life experiences I don't think I would ever have. Yeah.
How do you feel about being different from other people? I mean, not that nobody's the same. There's not a clone of me, but you are significantly different. How do you feel? How do you process that? How do you think about that?
In some ways, I don't feel different because this is something that I've had to deal with all my life.
I'm sorry, I forgot to ask. How old are you?
I'm 30 years old.
You're 30 years old. So you've had 30 years of. So it's been the same
Yeah.
for you. And your family has worked really hard for you to feel not different, right?
Yes. But in other ways, I have, like, with, job stuff and typical, is where I see where I'm not meeting those typical milestones. That's harder.
Yeah.
So,
And if you could snap your hands and be done with the cerebral palsy, would you do that?
I've talked about that a lot, and I think that would also be weird for me because I've had to have somebody in my life basically doing everything for me, so I don't think I would know what to do.
Well, this has been just a fascinating interview. Thank you so much for taking this time to talk to us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I hope this has been helpful for you, and we'll look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you liked this video and would like to be notified by email when the next video comes out, click the subscribe button here and click the golden bell icon and ensure notifications are enabled on your account.